Hello everyone and welcome to my showcase and tutorial of this very fast and pretty cool input shifter that is both stackable to infinity over here. It just makes it slower because that's how stackable things often work, and kind of stackable in height. It just needs a bit of editing if you want to do that. So in this showcase and tutorial I'll be showing off and showing you how to build this a 4-bit on 3-line input shifter. So you got a 4-bit 3 times, and I just noticed that it wasn't prepared yet. So how does this thing work? Well, if you don't know what an input shifter is, it is a simple mechanism device where you can input a binary number like 1, update this, and the first line will turn on those numbers that you put in. Then you can put in another number and it just shifts all the data to the next line, and you can do it again. So at this point we have inputted 1 0 0 and we get 1 0 0. And why is this handy, you ask? Well, maybe you have a user input and you put in 1 to 8 binary number. It decodes it to the 4-bit binary number, first 1, then the 2, and then the 8. Easy. And what happens? You get the 1, 2, and the 8. So you basically translate a 4-bit signal into 3, 4-bit signals. And those can turn into a binary to BCD converter to throw it in an area and send it on a 7-segment display. Or just decode this info into a 7-segment display and also show it on the screen. So it's just basically handy to put numbers with more digits than 1 on the screen, because with basic binary without this thing you could just take numbers from 1 to 9 or 0 to 9, yeah. And to just follow it with 0 you could or put it on a pulsar, or just press it 3 times. If you are going to use it in a computer, I'd suggest getting a pulsar. Now this thing is based off of birds and water, because the water makes the bird respond. So to build it is not that hard, and I'm going to show you how to make it. Let's go over here and start off by going up a bit like this. So let's get our inputs. Again, you can stack this all the way up as far as you want. 4 is the most normal number you are going to use, and then you can just basically input signals here. But in this case I'm going to put levers on the side of the inputs, just like that. Now, as a side note, this input, the value of that input is the same as the value of that output. So you could just turn it all around, and this would be 1, 2, 4 and 8, but then also this would be 1, 2, 4 and 8, also that 1, 2, 4 and 8, and 1, 2, 4 and 8. That is simple. You could even do 2, 8, 4 and 2. I think I just said 2 again. 2, 4, 8 and 1. But then also this would be 2, 4, 8 and 1. 2, 4, 8 and 1. So it's kind of simple. In this example, this tutorial, we're going to use 1, 2, 4 and 8. So kind of the opposite of what you saw here, where it's 8, 4, 2 and 1. And then we want to run it into redstone, into those blocks, like so. Now what it means is we can put pistons there, and they'll get quasi connectivity. So if you turn this on, redstone turns on, block turns on, and if you update the piston, it extends. Unpower it, update it, and detects. So you want to put redstone blocks on it, and then you want to go over here and put redstone there. That will be your output. So same values, 1, 2, 4, and 8. Now you want to get glowstone, put it right on here, iron blocks, or whatever block you're building with, and then get the glowstone and go out like this, and the bottom block can just be redstone. Now what it does is, if the redstone block is here, the glowstone allows it to just flow through, and because this is a glowstone block, it won't power the piston again and cause an infinite loop, which is always handy. So just put the redstone all over it, and then just one extra block right here to redirect the redstone current to the next set of put switches, like this. So then you just want to copy the whole thing over and over and over again. You could do it with a world edit if you want, but I'm not going to do it, because why not? So grab your blocks, redstone, 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 that will be your output blocks, and then iron block there, iron block there, glowstone there, glowstone there, iron block there, glowstone there, and repeat until success. So I'll put redstone on there, very fast. And again, the redirecting blocks. Now for the last set of cut switches is kinda easier. You don't have to build half of the things I just built. So like this, redstone blocks. Then again, the output blocks. And this time you don't need all the glowstone bagels on that side. Oh, wow. So that's almost everything done already. Next up you want to grab some dispensers, and you will want to put them down. And how you do that is you make a tower right here, like so, and you put the dispensers right here, like so. So this block is right there. Then you take out those blocks and do this. Then you repeat that. I'm pretty sure you can't copy this with world edit, sadly, because it will bug out the dispensers and make them face that way, and that isn't fun, because when it toggles then the water flows, and luckily it doesn't destroy any redstone. So if that may happen to you, then the water will flow out here, and it may seem like mess, but you just want to activate it once again. It will pull back the water, and you can just orientate dispensers as you need to for it to work properly again. So almost done here. There you go. Next up you want to grab number of dispensers and just cut your water buckets. If you are in single player or are opt on a server, then you can just type /give and then your player name, or at P or at A, whatever, 326, and then the number of water buckets you need, and it gives you a stack or more of those water buckets, so it can save some time to just get the water buckets out of the creative inventory menu. So now you want to put blocks right here and stack it up like that, and you can leave the blocks right there. They can stay, we'll need them later. and you also need these right here. Next up, you want to grab, you want to find this spot right here, and let lines go out from there, and do the same on this side. Then you want to go down here and do kind of the same. Ugh. Some lag on the server sometimes. And grab your redstone repeaters and put them down there, down there, down here, and down here. So the ticks between the lines is 2, and then just put the redstone down, or if you want blocks, but I'm going to use redstone. Your choice. So that's most of it done already. Then you want to grab your glowstone and go right here. So the glowstone will go into the block and into the repeater. And then you want to go and make a glowstone tower right here. And put that stone on it. This block here doesn't have to be glowstone, and you want to plonk a iron block there. So you should see this shape. Actually, I messed up. This can be like that. You don't need that. Even smaller. Hey. Next up, put the block there. And if you build everything correctly, you can now put a redstone torch on here, and you should see water up here. And it should also be in these cabins. You can even see that. There's water. Okay. Next up, we have some blocks. Then all the way over here. Then you want to go and put a block there, put a block there, and put a block right here. Then some redstone, and a torch, and a button, like that. You don't have to do this. You can just put in your user input interface. Every time a button gets clicked, you want to send a signal to here. It does need to be inverted though, so keep that in mind. Now, if you want more bits in height, you want to make sure this signal stays powered at all times. I will hope you can figure it out yourself. Otherwise, you shouldn't be making a redstone computer for this. So at this point, you should be done. Yeah, that should be all there is, except for bugs. So let's test it out. Let's input the binary number 1, 2, and 8. Let's see. 1, 2, and 8. Very well. Now, again, flooding 0, press the button 3 times, or just make a pulsar yourself. Again, you should be able to make it yourself, and if not, you're not worthy to make a redstone computer yet. So I hope you like this tutorial and showcase. If you want to if you want to see more, tell me and I shall make more. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.